For Asgard. YouTube ads, as we all know, they're annoying. They are annoying, whether beginning of a video, middle of a video, middle of a video, middle of a video again, or at the end of a video. They're annoying, and they're boring. Like, the ads on YouTube are boring, lifeless, and who would buy their crap with such a boring, lifeless ad? All it is people just talking boringly. Like, who would buy your crap? I know I wouldn't. Even if it was a good ad as well, I probably still wouldn't. But generally speaking, the ads on YouTube are they're boring. People, it's like why would you expect anyone to buy your crap after doing such a boring, lifeless, soulless ad? Like who would do that? Back in the day, when I used to watch a lot of TV as a child, back on YTV, even though I hated commercials, but the ads back then in the 90s, early thousands were funny, they were catchy, they were interesting. They were fun to watch, and sometimes I'll even go back and watch and look for these commercials to watch. That's how great they were. Catchy, they were corny, and that works. Being corny, funny works. People remember you when you're corny, when you're a little bit, you try to, see how far you can stretch things. Like with that what's the Yup commercial? The head. Yup. Probably wasn't. It was probably one of those safety commercials. Those public safety commercials. The guy's head falls off, and it's a little bit out of there, but it was interesting. And speaking of Yup, like this commercial, everyone loves this commercial. The song is great. The things you see here are funny. It's just like 30 seconds, and people remember these 30 seconds. People want to go and buy some Yup because of this commercial. But the ads you see on YouTube are so boring and dry. Like, it's not funny. It's not corny. They're not trying to have some fun. It's just them talking. Hey, buy my stuff. No, I'm not buying your stuff because you're boring. And I could talk about how YouTube ads are getting out of hand. Like some videos, like every 2 minutes, every 5 minutes, you're getting an ad. Every video you open, you're getting an ad. It's like, really? And like ad blocker doesn't work anymore on YouTube anymore. Well, for the most part, it doesn't. Yeah, like all these ads are just boring. Grammarly, like some of these ads are just so boring. Like, why would I get this? All you're doing is just talking to me. Do something that's fun, something that's corny a little bit. People will remember that. Have a good song, a good jingle. People will remember that. But a lot of these ads are just people talking. And even in channels that are like sponsored, their ads are their so-called ads are boring too. I don't know. Like, I skip them, so I can't really see how they go, but it's just like, hey, do you need this? No, no, no. This is boring. Why not have a clever, interesting, funny ad? Yeah, yeah. One of the most iconic ads uh, is their mental commercial. This one, the one with the suit. This one is iconic. You know, so iconic. Like the suit, the paint. It really has nothing to do with Mentos. It's just so random, and that's what makes it work. That's what makes it work. When you think of Mentos, I think of this commercial. When I see someone in a striped suit like this, I think of this commercial. When I think of a paint that says wet paint, I think of this commercial, and I want to go get some Mentos. But the ads on YouTube are boring. They're very, very boring. And that's why a lot of people skip them and don't care about them. I think now and then you'll find a gem, but it's very, very rare compared to the 90s, early 2000s when like nearly every commercial was very iconic and interesting. But anyways, for Asgard.